Well, you've probably seen a lot more of these popping up lately. Scanning a QR code can open a menu, show you a website, or help you pay for something right from your phone. But beware, scammers are also using these to steal your personal information and your money. KCTV5 investigative reporter Sandra Jones shows you how to stay safe in tonight's consumer crackdown.
You may have seen these pixelated squares or QR codes popping up everywhere now. They're easy to use. Just open up your phone camera and they'll quickly redirect you to a website or a place to make a payment. But the BBB warns not to scan every QR code you see. From restaurants to retailers, QR codes have become the new norm during the pandemic.
I think they're a pretty great idea.
Manager Lily Aguirre of Lulu Boutiques in Washington, D.C., put this QR sticker in the window to direct people to the store's website. But some experts are sounding the alarm because scammers are creating their own codes that could impact business owners.
I think it's really about constantly changing up the technology for it, and that means really encrypting our information, and that I think it's maybe something that needs to take place every 6 months.
The BBB says scammers are putting phony QR codes over legitimate ones in stores or on restaurant menus. The code takes you to a phishing website, prompting you to enter your personal information or login credentials for scammers to steal. In other cases, con artists use QR codes to automatically launch payment apps or follow malicious social media accounts.
You don't necessarily want to just scan any QR code you see in public. You want to make sure it's from someone you trust or from an establishment you trust.
Eden Ishel at the National Consumers League says it can be hard to tell the difference between a real QR code and a phony one. On top of QR codes, be wary of short links.
So you can look to see if maybe it is a misspelled version of the site that you actually intended to go to, and that could be a red flag. Or maybe a lot of times scammers use shortened URLs, and that is used to obscure the actual real destination.
The BBB points out how you can avoid getting scammed. If someone you know sends you a QR code, confirm before scanning it. Verify the source, whether it's from a reputable source or a government agency. Call or visit their website, and watch out for advertising materials that have been tampered with. The Better Business Bureau says you can also install a QR scanner before using one of these, which has added security. Some antivirus companies have QR scanner apps that check the safety of a link before you open it. If you've been a victim of a QR scam, report it to your local Better Business Bureau. With this consumer crackdown, I'm Sandra Jones.